Hey guys, it's a quick fall here. So, you're probably watching this video because the title. That's why most people watch videos. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, basically, what we're talking about today is a product warning. Anybody that is planning on buying or upgrading to a different loader, more professional grade loader, such as Dye's rotor, Pinocchio, um, Empire Z2, upgrading, buying like an old Halo, my NES. You guys think still you can get some upgrade parts for them? Hold on. As you can see, it's my dog right there. Um, so we're gonna focus on one product today, and that's gonna be the rotor, and why you should think you as a consumer um, should rethink of buying your product. And I'm gonna go get my rotor and pretty much explain why. Um, yeah. Okay. So basically, you got one of my favorite guns that I've ever owned, really. Um, all set up, ready to shoot. But there's something different. Something's not right here. And if you have a brain, you can guess that it's something about the rotor. But um, some people are stupid or have no common sense. So yeah. All right. Problem with the rotor. If you plan on keeping this and using it for about 2 years and plus, don't buy a used rotor. All right. If you're gonna buy a new rotor, I would preferably myself would call up Dye and tell them I heard somewhere that rotors have problems and you're gonna. So let's show you first why. Okay. All right, just listen. Here, it's kind of bugging out there. All right, I know one person has one rotor that's like that, jams ridiculously amount, and barely even spins. And I know another guy who has three rotors who has the same problem. Um, not that he's rich or nothing. He's just playing and playing for a long time. He's our he owns a shop. He sponsors our team. So, but enough about that. Now let's just put it out there. I know people that also have the same problem. It's just not me. Guys actually admit that there is the same problem. All right, so if you look here, you see, it's all right. You see, let me get some better lighting. Basically, what's happening is it's not even as close, as fast as it used to. Hold on, let me get my phone in there. I got a flashlight on my phone. It's not even as close, not even close to as fast as it is when you get a stock rotor. The speed. So we turn this on. Look how slow that is. All right, you can even hear how fucking slow this thing is. It has slowed down tremendously. All right, if you plan on keeping one of these for a long time, guess again, because you're not. Um, you know, everybody thought that rotors were amazing when they first came out because of their speed. Well, even Dye admits that they tend to start to slow down a tremendous amount and they don't work as well and they tend to jam a lot. Yeah. So, if you really want to, we can probably call up Dye and ask them if they work the bugs out on the rotors. Most likely, they say they will because they want you to buy their hopper. Or you can do a smart thing and go onto a forum and ask questions on there. I wouldn't recommend going on PB Nation because they'll probably ream you, but go on like TechDB or your hoppers or something, whatever thread. and ask a couple of questions. Go to a couple of your pro shops and you can ask them questions about, hey, I heard somewhere that the rotors tend to slow down. Do you have any experience with them? And you just do some research on them. And if they're sure they work the bugs out with these things, this is actually a 2010 model. It's 2012, so I don't know that they worked all the bugs out. I just don't really care. I'm getting a Z2, so yeah. Uh, you know, just be careful. Really, I mean, if you're gonna purchase a high-end loader, if you really don't want to do the research, you could always just buy a Z2 Pinocchio. I mean, Pinocchios are fucking cheap. $125 for a really good hopper. I mean, that's just fucking steal. And I mean, Pinocchios are pretty good. I wouldn't bother getting a Velkin VMAX. Uh, People say they jam up a lot. Personal preference. I think it's ugly as fuck. Um, and no disrespect to Vulcan, they're a really good company. They make really nice products. It's just their fucking hopper looks like a fucking ugly ass piece of shit I've ever put eyes on. I used to think the fucking Z2 was ugly. This thing's fucking ugly, man. I think the fucking Velocity looks sexier than um than the Vulcan VMAX. And I gotta say, the rotor's the sexiest hopper I've ever seen. But the reliability after 2 years is just not there. So, got this in Christmas of 2010. It's about September 2012. So, yeah. About 2 years have gone by, and this thing was shot. That's pretty much going to sum it up. Yeah. So, hopefully this helps you make a better choice when you're going to go purchase a different hopper or a new one. If you can actually find an old Velocity, Velocity Junior maybe on eBay, that's a pretty good pickup. If you can buy a Pinocchio on eBay, that's a pretty good pickup. Even better if you can get a Pulse on eBay, that's a really good pickup. Pulses are really good loaders. Velocities are really good loaders. My friend has a Velocity and he fucking loves it. You can also buy the Virtue upgrade kit on ANS Gear for $20 now. I think it used to sell for $60. Not exactly sure because I wasn't as into paintball when they really were expensive and velocities were hot. So do some research, figure out what you like, figure out and go watch some other videos. Yeah, so just like I said, just gotta be careful about what you pay for because, well, you never know what you're gonna get. So thanks, guys. So check out some of my other videos, comment, rate, Let's see if we can get this to work.